Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey guys, how you going? It's NotAFK here. Lovely to have you on board as usual. I'm going to turn the light. As I said, lovely to have you on board as usual. We're going to do something a little bit different today. Recently I've been playing a lot of Counter-Strike, CSGO. Good fun. My favourite team, Australis, absolutely amazing. Love their work. And I've been really enjoying sort of, playing around and stuff. I'm not very good. In fact, I've never been very good. But one thing that pops up again and again that I see in countless other videos, so I'm not being original here, is these lottery sites. So I was watching this one YouTuber. I'll just keep them nameless. That's okay. I don't want to shame them. Do this video on CSGO Live. You can see this here. Hold on, let's go back to the homepage. Yeah, so CSGO Live. So the way CSGO Live works is you load up money onto your account, you go into these little, specific cases, so to speak, and then you essentially gamble your money trying to get something good. So for example, let's just have a look at the op case. So it's $4 to take a spin on the op. You can get like this Dragon Law, which is $2,000 from it. But you're in fact more likely to get something with 11 cents, or something like that. So it's gambling. It's gambling in all intents and purposes. But I wanted to talk briefly about gambling in CS:GO. A lot of these sites do not have 18 plus recommendations on them, which is not brilliant, because legally in most countries in the world, I'll look up the stats later, who knows, it is not legal to gamble before you're 18, and in more countries it's not legal to gamble before you're 20. I know in New Zealand, here in Christchurch, you can't even enter the casino until you're 21, which I actually really think is quite honourable of them. They're very tough on it. And yeah, it makes sense. You don't want kids going in there and spending their pay that they get, their little bit, on gambling, So I was watching this YouTuber and I was sort of getting into it, okay, so he's doing some case openings and stuff. And one of the things he did, that the site did, which I think you can do here, is this case creator. So you can enter your case name, so I'll just go example, choose the picture for it, all that sort of stuff, and then you can create a case to have. So this dude that I saw, he had what did he have? He had knives and stuff. I think it was this one. Oh no, shows unprepared. Doesn't matter. So you upload your case. So say let's put this in, and then like this and this and stuff. And so you got these cases and stuff, and then you make the case. What I wanted to talk about briefly was the stats from this guy's case that he made. So he made a stat that there was a 20% chance to get something worth $450. There was a 30% chance to get a AK-47, which is just shy of $100. And then a 50% chance to get a Chroma 2 case, which is worth 3 cents each, I believe. That's all very well and everything, cool. Awesome. Here's the interesting thing, though. I sort of looked at it, and the odds came out, and he said, in his words, he said, "Oh, those aren't too bad. That's not too bad." So I wanted to analyze and have a look at these odds, and just really drive home the message that these guys are a gambling site. They're not a site, designed for kids. And who knows, this video could get taken down for showing content I'm not sponsored by. Whatever, if it's up there and one person sees it, cool, awesome. I'm not supported by CSGO Live. This is definitely not an ad for them. I don't endorse any CSGO gambling sites. You want to get good at CSGO. You want to play well. Cool. That's all very well and everything. However, I would suggest make sure you are very careful with what you do on it. And I would actually suggest going in and buying the skins you want, not gambling for them. I know one YouTuber I watch a lot, Mr. Sark. I'll link him in the description below. When he first started Counter-Strike, at least then, he just went and bought all his skins, and he got all the skins he wanted for $150. Which sounds like a lot, but like, I mean, look at this. This case is $285 for a chance. Is it a million? Is there something that's worth a million? No, there's something worth 2,000. So essentially, you pay $285 for a chance to get 2,000. So this guy, in his case, as I said, he had a knife with $450, Chroma 3 case, a Chroma 2 case, which is 33 cents, and an AK worth $98. He weighted each of these out, so there was 20% chance to get the knife, 30 to get the AK, and 50 to get the Chroma case. And it averaged out the price of CSGO Live to $137.31 per case. That's real money. That's not fake money. That's stuff that people pay to, to buy that case. So if you want to have a shot at that $450 knife, you paid $137. Yeah, I calculated the pure odds, and I know casinos, they're tipped 1% or something to be in favor of the casino, because so much money is going through there, it doesn't even matter to them if they just win, because they're still getting tons of money. And that's a whole nother complaint. I'm talking about online stuff that's easy to access. Kids can go on this. They can sign in through Steam. It doesn't even matter. It's super easy. I calculated the odds. The combined price of all of those items and the percentage comes out to about $1,194.15. That's just innately by percentage wise. So timesing 2 the knife, timesing 3 the AK, timesing 5 the case. Divide that by 10, you come out to a average case value of $119.41. Now, if you remember that original stat, $137.31 and $119.41, you're looking at about just over $17 difference between the two. Actually, I think it's close to 18. Actually, I think it's $17.90 net profit for the site per case. So every time a case of this is opened, on average, $19 goes to CSGO Live, which is crazy. That's just incredible. And it's gambling. What do you expect? So what we're going to do today, I'm just here. We're going to have a look at the op case in particular, mainly because I just opened today in just a random Chroma 2 case, I think it was, a rare op. It's not fantastic. It's this one, the Phobos. Here we are. Which is $30.21, but it's $3.21. That's not too bad. And on Counter-Strike, it sells for less. It sells for more than that. So it sells for $3.30 or so, which is pretty good, all things considered. But if you look at all of the stats in the case, let's have a look. All these gold level ops are these are the big ticket items. You got $37 here and $37 here, or whatever. But then look at this, $600, $950, and the top one, of course, the Dragon Lore Factory New, $2,315. That's half of my tuition that I took up in Auckland. If I opened that, I could pay off half of my student loan. That's incredible. But yeah, again, look at that odd just under here. Oh, I just pointed at the screen like an idiot. Every time I bring it up, it doesn't show you the odd. But underneath that, there, 0.001%. So if you had $1 and you split it up into its individual cents, no, if you had $100 and you split it up into its individual cents, and you had to pick 1 cent, and that 1 cent had Op Dragon Lore written on it, that wouldn't even be the odds that you're looking at for getting this. It would be then divide that cent into 10 like micro cents. Does that make any sense? Hey. And pick one of those, and if you get that right, then you get this up. So the odds of getting this are incredibly low. So I'll show you how it works. Test spin, bam. So it spins it up, just very similar to CSGO. I'll see, there goes an Asimov. So those gold value ones are great. So we spend $4 and we get, what is this one? Yeah, it's definitely this one, but I think at best $1.64. So we net lost $2.40 there. Let's try again. Another random spin. Test spin. I'm not spending any money doing this, I'm test spinning. So it just comes up with something random, which is good. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, I missed it so much. I want to go back and get it. Oh, what if I try one more time? I might get it. Do I sound like a gambler yet? Again, same thing. About $1.13, $1.40. I guess my point of all this is these sites are designed to take money off you. They're not designed to give you a fair shot at getting the gun you want. They're not designed to help you, you know, get all those cool classic skins you want. We can save the argument of it's a gun and a game, where's the prestige in that, for another time. It's just odd. It just strikes me as odd that for a case that will get you about $120 worth of value from it, you're paying nearly $140 for. For the YouTubing community, not many people watch. It's just my insight into it. It's just be cautious of these sites, eh? Like, if you wanted to buy this Asimov, which to be fair is a beautiful gun. Look at it, $35, easy. Like, it's not actually that bad. Like, yeah, there might be some places not selling it, and there's hundreds of sites like this. But yeah, I don't know. It just strikes me as odd. That's all. I just wanted to call people's attention to it. Yeah, and again, like the YouTuber that made the video, I'm quite disappointed in them, honestly, because I really like their videos and their content, and it's quite funny. But it's just like, it's a bit of a letdown, honestly. Because you're supposed to be this community figure, you know, the someone that stands above other people and is, you know, a role model for them. And we can look at hundreds of different things. You know, we can look at community interactions. We can look at heaps of things. There's tons of YouTubers out there that are not nice for like kids to be watching. But with all the monetizing stuff going on and things like that, I feel like putting on your channel, you're essentially putting an ad up saying, hey, come lose money to us. You're losing $20. The math for this took me 2 seconds. I counted up the individual things from the video, added it all up, bam, done. I'll show you some of the stats for these other cases as well. So like this case, this will be pretty easy to work out. Look at that, 1% odd for that. You spend $285 for a 1% chance. And exactly, yeah, over half things are worth it. But odds-wise, I'm pretty sure that's not right. That's all for me today, folks. I'm not really exposing. I don't even know what this video is, really. I suppose it's just me feeling uncomfortable about something and wanting to talk about it with other people. Join the conversation on this, on gambling and stuff like that, because it is a really big issue, you know. Like, you can lose hundreds and hundreds of dollars to this. The dude I was watching spent like $1,000 on stream. And yeah, he came away with a knife, but he didn't win much else. I've been NotAFK. You've been fantastic. Don't gamble. And have a nice day.